Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Miami Marlins.
Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Hunter Green.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to get underway. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tony Stone.
Number 29.
And she swings through that one.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. Up next for the Pirates, Ricky Henderson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
No ball. 2 strike.
On the ground, and that's just foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Andrew McCutchen at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound now, Chase Burns.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. McCutchen drifts towards it. And there's one away. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Line to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Charleston, 25 years old. Usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
No,
Throw to second, and great jump. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Miami, top of the 2nd. Now it's the power speed combo. Josh Naylor. Green back to work. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 away now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Harry Ford. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one at triple digits.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Hunter Green. This one popped up. And Stone holds it in for the out. 1 away. Matt McClain, the next up for the Marlins. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Naylor. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Nolan Arenado. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Cut on and lifted in the air. Guerrero hustling after it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. top half of the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordan Lawler. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And now the Pirates leadoff hitter, Tony Stone. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off. And still.
Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Henderson at second with 2 down. Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. That one's back. See you later. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now a chance for Andrew McCutchen. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. 1 ball.
Pitch out, but no action. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Lawler tossed to first, and Acuna retired. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Cal Ripken Jr.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
In there, he's safe.
No, he's in there, safe.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jordan Lawler digs in now. First pitch swinging.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Tony Stone. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Roll to short, could be 2. The turn by McClain at second, and that's all they'll get. Ricky Henderson, the next Pirate to hit.
Ricky Henderson.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Oscar Charleston. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. McCutchen on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Moreno swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCutchen makes his way towards it. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Tim Raines, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Way inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And Stone makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Green back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
And the runner stays where he is. Fights that one away, still 1-2. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Bounce to the right side. Off balance feet, there's one. Over to Oscar, double play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. And he blows that one by him at 100. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. That's out number 3. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Shohei Ohtani.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Matt McClain now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Clips the corner, strike one. Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner takes off. Right back to him on the mound. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And at the plate for Miami, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. He's trying for third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Burns checks the runner. Runner on the go again. To the right side, Stone throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. Now here is Harry Ford. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Chase Burns.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Here's a big power threat. Jordan Lawler, 0 for 2 in this one. Bouncer to second. McLean whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's back there. Booyah! And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And the batter now, Honus Wagner. He's a guy who does it all. And there's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Burns pitch to first. Wagner back on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now Oscar Charleston popped in the air, left field, and Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Slice the other way and foul. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Roll save. That's a stolen base. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Tim Raines, the next up for the Marlins. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure.
Runner takes off. Lawler drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Tony Stone. Oh, Tani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Fouled off. She was late.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one just misses, and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side, McLean. And Stone is retired. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ricky Henderson.
left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Wagner tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Vladimir Guerrero. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Raines makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Cool Papa Bell. Missed inside with the curve. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Center field, McCutchen moving under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And up next for Miami, Matt McClain.
Second baseman, Matt McClain.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Lawler slinging it to first in time. Here's Nolan Arenado. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Slapped foul. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. He sends it out of here. It's 4-3.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle. Stone over to first, and that is that. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. Up next for the Pirates, Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 3. That one ripped. Back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Harry Ford, the next to hit. Ripped on the ground to second. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Junior. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 59, JoJo Romero.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So digging in, Honus Wagner. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Nope, that's foul.
That one is absolutely belted. And there's a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing.
There goes the runner. In the air, left field. Henderson. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gabriel Moreno.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's a hit. The throw in. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 9th, and now the pitcher, JoJo. New pitcher for the Marlins, Eric Gagne.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Wagner with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Jordan Lawler, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to him.
Strikes him out with 102. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Stone. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 0-1. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 52, Troy.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Kyle Schwarber. Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Nice grab onto the pitcher, and they get the out. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Now he breaks his bat.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. And now looking for a great 2-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit there.
Acuna runs. He's under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.